to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. A dispute between women in a food court at one of the nation's largest shopping malls on Thursday ended when one pulled out a weapon, sending a crowd of shoppers running for safety. Police stated that no injuries were reported and no shots were fired by the woman who pulled the weapon at around 1:15 p.m. at King's Perusia Mall in Upper Merion, Pennsylvania, a Philadelphia suburb. It is not immediately clear what sparked the dispute. A witness by the name of Corey Cohen stated that the woman with the gun told officers that she felt threatened by the three other women at the restaurant. The woman who had the gun is white while the other women are black. Cohen later stated that he heard the woman with the gun tell police one of the other women made a racial remark towards her. Authorities have not stated whether they believe race played a role, but have stated that the investigation was still ongoing. The woman with the gun was handcuffed and taken into custody, but her name and possible charges that she could face were not immediately disclosed, and no other arrests have been made at this time. Cohen, the witness, who was in the mall near the dispute, stated that he initially heard an argument but didn't see it. He then saw the food court empty rather quickly and also fled, but returned when police arrived. Officers handcuffed the woman and removed a small gun from her purse. Cohen also stated that the woman told officers that the dispute was over who was or wasn't in the line at the restaurant. She also stated that she felt threatened by the three women there and has seen a video that stated if you feel threatened to brandish your weapon. So let me just make this clear to a lot of people. This is not my first time covering a story where a white woman pulled a gun on black women. This is a story very similar to one from a few years ago where a white woman, I want to say it was in Detroit or maybe a suburb near Detroit, decided that she wanted to pull out a weapon, and it was over a parking space, or no, I'm sorry, it was over the door, like coming in and out of the door and brushing up against somebody. Words were exchanged. The husband and the wife stated that they felt threatened, so the wife or the husband, whichever one or maybe both of them, decided to pull out weapons and aim them directly at the family. Like I said, it was 100% ridiculous. It didn't make any type of sense. But this is where we are, right? Whenever people have weapons, they feel bold enough, right, to want to brandish those weapons out of the whole thing of like, oh, I don't feel safe. I fear for my life. Notice how this only works when it comes into factor when the individual is white. If a black person at any moment in time stated that they feared for their life, the police would not have responded in the same manner. As you can clearly see in the picture, there's just, several officers there. She's handcuffed. Everybody's completely calm and dandy. You don't see her on the ground. You don't see her maced up or anything like that. But I promise you, if the individual was black, it'd be a whole different story, along with the information that I was able to give out to you. And I'm pretty sure that witnesses would have stated something vastly different. So, like I said before, this is why I keep telling black women, like, hey, y'all gotta pay attention. These white women out here, they ain't like y'all. They ain't gonna sit up here and just be using words. The moment in time that they feel like you might do something or you get a little bit too aggressive with your words, they gonna sit up there and pull out old Johnny. And you just gonna be sitting there looking crazy because you didn't expect that this white woman was gonna pull a gun on you. But like I said, the main thing I keep trying to tell black women, y'all be paying attention to all these other individuals out here, because like I said, while you have your focus directly on black men, everybody else is making chess moves out here, and they're preparing and doing certain things that you are not. So this is yet again why these black women were caught directly off guard. They felt that more than likely they were in maybe a certain type of area, what have you. Like I said, I don't know Philadelphia. I don't know where the mall is specifically located. Maybe it could be near a suburb, maybe not. But all I'm saying is maybe they felt too comfortable and they didn't really have to worry about nothing. So, maybe they were talking just a little bit, but Becky decided, was like, up, you're getting a little bit too hyped for me. Let me pull out Johnny and calm down the situation. I'm pretty sure they did calm down. I'm pretty sure they did, because they know what that means. They know what time it is when that basically takes place. They didn't have no defense. They didn't have no type of response. It was nothing that they could literally do. And then you had Becky deciding that she wanted to state, oh, I saw a video online where it said that if you fear for your life, then you have the right to brandish your weapon. What? Where are we at? What video is this? Like I said, I feel like she's really just like making some stuff up, but at this point in time, she might actually be correct. She probably did see a video, but did that really have to do with your state? Or were you just watching something where people were stating this in general? Right? I really feel like she was trying to imply, a stand your ground type of deal, at that moment in time. Like I said, that's ridiculous. She decided to, I could have sworn out, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Um, Last time I went to a mall, they stated that there are no weapons supposed to be there. No weapons. So I'm not sure how it is that she was able to. I'm guessing she was doing a concealed carry. I'm not sure how she was able to do that or why she had that directly on her inside of a mall. Because let's just say a misfire happened, that could have injured a multitude of people. There are so many people, in a close space when it comes to a mall. One bullet can do a lot of damage. Like I said before, and this is the other thing I'm trying to get black people to understand, especially black women. Notice how the cops were like, we're not releasing her name. We're not even going to potentially say what charges that she might even face. They're keeping that on the low real quick. Notice how they sit up there and protect their own. But I mean, the other on the flip side, the black woman didn't receive any type of charges, nothing like that. Like I said, she tried to use that white tears and stuff. It ain't really going to work when it's woman versus woman on woman. That ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna sit up there and start, crying white tears and thinking that, that's just gonna benefit you. Nah, if it was a black guy, if it was a group of black guys, a pack of niggas, then maybe that would sit up there and work out. But that's not what took place. So for me, I feel like because it was a white woman, black woman, she might just get like a slap on the wrist, something real small. She'll more than likely just bail out, and that'll be it. They won't even talk about it. The only way that it probably would get talked about a little bit more is if the black women that were involved decided that they wanted to press charges or further the situation, or potentially a lawsuit, which I feel there could be a potential lawsuit due to the fact of how everything took place, and how realistically, out of everybody that felt like their lives were being threatened, it would be them. Having a white woman deciding that she wanted to point a weapon at a group of black women over a conversation, over a discussion, over a little bit of an argument over who was in line and who wasn't. But I will sit up there and say this, for the black women out there that are about that life where you want to argue over who's in line and who's not, stay your ass at home and cook. Stay your ass at home and cook. Like, it ain't nothing that serious. If you really that hungry, go to the market, get a coupon booklet, sign up to Costco's or Aldi's or whatever it is, and you go shopping and stay your ass at home and cook something. It don't make no sense at all for this engagement to have even taken place at all. It makes no sense. Like I said, I'm not siding with the Karen either. She was all the way wrong. But like I said before, now I've seen time and time again, you'll end up having some black women out there that'll end up running their mouth and start getting high and mighty and talking about the stuff that they would do and all this other. Like I said, y'all need to start calming down, because these ain't the same white women that y'all was dealing with in the 90s and the 2000s and all. This is a whole different breed. They'll sit up there and pull out something real quick, and then you ain't gonna have no response. You ain't gonna have no response, because as soon as you make a move like, oh, I'm about to call my boom boom, that's it. She hit you with the Alec Baldwin. That's it. It's curtains. And then what you gonna sit up there and say? Like I said, people need to calm down in these situations and stop running their mouth, because you never know if somebody's having a bad day or not. That's all I'm sitting up there saying. Both parties, at the end of the day, both parties are wrong. Both parties are wrong. And I'm going off of the fact because of what I've witnessed within the black community when it just comes over people in the gas station line or somebody getting rung up or whatever it is, or people just waiting for gas. Like, I done seen the most craziest stuff that enrolled into arguments and into fights that don't even make sense. People running their mouth over stuff that they don't even actually own. And then people end up losing their lives, losing family members, best friends, whatever it is. Like I said, stuff crazy. Like I said, for those black women that got that type of mouth, that like trying to play these type of games, like I said, you're gonna end up running up on the wrong people at the right day, on the right time, and then you're gonna be sitting up there crying. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.